in turrets. However, this is a little bit better than they were doing last game. They're only down by about, what is that, 700 gold. Math is hard. And
a few hundred gold when, not too long ago, it was a 1,500 gold lead for Swaggin' Dragons.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that Swaggin' Dragons, they're feeling a little confident and maybe not even overconfident. They have been playing incredibly well, but giving a little bit too much back here could spell Game 3 for them, which is not what they want. Swaggin' Dragons, they want to try to finish this one out here, and I hope that after receiving a few poor plays like that, they might be rethinking their swag attitude here. And Anagramify going in mid lane against Raffle My Copter. Still not enough damage to really insta-gib anyone right now. Really only sitting on the Fiendish Codex right now. So.
Yeah, and a brief respite will not last long in terms of the action, as Swaggin' Dragons look like they want to take this blue buff for themselves.
Yeah, and it is going to be contested here. It's a 4v5, though, as Lulu is in the top lane. Teleport is down. Rice Legend rolling his way in there is going to secure that blue buff for the team, as they actually are able to pick up a 1-for-1 trade onto Ornorok, who gets in onto Sunfire top only, but with no real members in the area. It's going to be a turret here as Raffle Copter plays Disruption behind it. Oh, and yeah, Rice Legend narrowly missing a taunt opportunity on to Anagramify there as the turret goes down in the bot lane.
Yeah, and Lulu thought about coming back to help, and she stayed. Only now is she going back. I don't know if it's going to be enough to defend this bot inhib turret, as Swaggin' Dragons are refusing to give up, and a snare hits on the block, and I think that might continue this push.
Yeah, Vayne able to pick up a kill on the backside of that as they are able to get Rice. But Vayne absolutely being melted there by Kitten Picks. Ornorok and Lunarite both fairly speedy. They're trying to get in there. Raffle My Copter going to be the first target here. Exhaust comes out. Hugify going to knock up a few members there as Raffle My Copter very low in the backside. But it's going to be Cute Kitten Picks doing the damages with that Blade of the Rune King. Able to turn it around once again in favor of Swaggin' Dragons. However, yeah, honestly, this turret being alive is a small victory for Team 16, but they keep losing out on these trades.
But they have no turrets for themselves. Or I'm sorry, they do. They have that one mid turret. Sunfire top only did just blow teleport, getting into the bot lane behind Lulu, who's going to head top lane, while Swaggin' Dragons will take up the dragon for themselves.
Yeah, and they're back up to a comfortable almost 5k gold lead anyway here, and it looks like they are continuing to group with this bot lane as the target. Rice Legend rolling in behind Vivian. The taunt comes out. They're not able to get the Condemned to mitigate this, and it is going to be a lot of damage coming across onto Vayne. Vayne is going to go down under a turret. Ornorok is there as well, but just not enough of a quick reaction here from Team 16 as they lose 2 for 1 in the bot lane on their half of the map. And yeah, once again with Lulu in the top lane, it's going to be a little bit of damage onto this, or a potential damage onto this inhibitor turret, but it looks like they're not going to go for it. Luna, though, getting cut off by Cute Kitten Picks. That's a lot of damage coming out. Cute Kitten Picks stopped for a moment there. Lunarite popping everything to try to stay alive here, including Flash, and that actually is going to mean she is going to live for now anyway, as Rammus wants to stop that. Rice Legend rolling in there. Lunarite low on mana right now, does not land the Glitter Lance, but it's not going to matter as Rice Legend backs off. Yeah, going to go ahead and get a little bit of proxy farming in this top lane as, yeah, they're looking for this top turret to make it a complete set. Actually, Rice Legend and Cute Kitten Mix going 2v2 against Ornorok and Wolfrin, and that's a support and a jungler. And it's going to be ill-advised here. Wolfrin is the only remaining member alive in this top lane, and going down along with that turret. Yeah, more plays from Swaggin' Dragons.
Yeah, and it's almost a little difficult to really comprehend in the big picture what's going on here, because it's just happening so quickly. And really, I mean, Swaggin' Dragons is just roaming around the map, taking objectives in order almost. I mean, the one outer turret they hadn't had, they go top. It was a great idea to send Twitch up after Lulu. Lulu is obviously a very hard person for to have one of those sort of Twitch stealth assassinations on. And it looks like we might see some sort of pick coming out here.
Yeah, Ward coming down from Team 16. They felt like something was going on, and it was indeed, as the turret going again in favor of Swagging Dragons. That's their 6th of the game in the last turret outside the base. Lunarite getting caught out, does use the ultimate on herself. There is Morgana getting an ultimate with Zonia's in there, as a couple of kills picked up here by Swagging Dragons. They're turning onto Lunarite. A bind is not going to land onto Karma, but right now they're still going to be able to pick up 3 easy kills as Sunfire Top flashes in there to try to get in onto Wolfren. Unable to land the stun right now, but it should still be enough as Sunfire Top picks up a kill and the 4th of that fight here for Swaggin' Dragons. And with Vayne the only remaining member alive, it's going to be an inhibitor down in Team 16's base.
Yeah, and this is looking very dire, if not the end altogether. Unless Team 16 can get some sort of miracle catch here, but no.
Yeah, look at those health bars for Swagging Dragons.
Those health bars are tempting, but they're able to turn back so quickly, and that's going to be Anagramify and Ornarok and Vivian going down yet again. Swagging Dragons still just putting up shop here in Team 16's base.
Yeah, and at this point, it's I mean, it's a huge gold lead for Swagging Dragons. Team 16, they put up a great fight in this game. They've made some plays, but honestly, just a little outclassed by Swagging Dragons. And yeah, I mean, I think honestly the fact that it was a free agent team coming to bear here a little bit. The individual skill of these players, I think, not nearly as much of a factor as it really just the fact that Swagging Dragons, they've had a plan and they've been executing it perfectly, and just making a lot of plays everywhere.
Absolutely, and you know, it is a team game, and that is very much apparent in this game. And you got to wonder, what are we going to see for Game 3? Because I mean, I'm sorry, are we going to be seeing a Game 3 after this one?
Yeah, there is a very good chance that we're not, as Ornarok dances with Rice Legend. Honestly, a little bit of a bad manners there as Rice Legend and Sunfire pick that one up. Lunarite now going to be Zonia Zing and going down after that. Actually, the shield going to keep her alive for a lot longer than maybe she should be, but is finally going to go down with 2 members dead and not really anything as far as defenses go. Yeah, we're going to once again see Swaggins Dragons setting up shot here. They get Vivian caught out there with a taunt. That's a very long taunt into a bind. Raffle actually getting that kill with the charm. Wolfren going down, a double for Raffle as Ornarok trying to get in there to get something back, is able to get the revenge kill onto Rice Legend, but it's really going to be a consolation prize at this point as the Nexus turrets are being focused here by Swaggin' Dragons, and unless something goes terribly wrong for them, they should be able to complete this game and this series right now.
Yeah, and the Zoni's coming out. Right now, both teams are just having fun. The game is in the hands of Swaggin' Dragons. That'll be their victory. Shutdown Gold finally going to LeBlanc, but that is the game as the Nexus goes down.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we really said it all. Swaggin' Dragons playing extremely well, and if you are, if you're potentially facing off against them later on in the bracket, you've got to be trying to get some takeaways here. I mean, as far as takeaways go, what do you think? What do you think of it? First of all, let's just talk about this Rammus pick. Is that something that you want to ban against Rice Legend?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously coming into the pick ban phase, you want to know what are you going to be trying to prevent them from doing. You can go target bans across the board. You can do it for one person, or you can try to ban a specific comp that you don't want to face. And I think if you're playing Swaggin' Dragons, try to do your research in these 2 games and maybe elsewhere on Rice Legend. I think the Rammus pick, they did the right thing in the first game, but then they swapped that out for the Lee Sin pick. And honestly, sometimes it's better. I mean, he was just so active in the early game, ganking 3 lanes in the span of what, a minute and a half tops. I mean, I really think that you might want to ban Lee Sin and Rammus, and if he's good on another jungler, go ahead and ban that. Try to take him out of his comfort zone. If that is possible, I don't know. But I would definitely think that might be a very strong band choice in terms of whoever is going to be facing Swagging Dragons.
Yeah, I think it would be a sound decision for sure, and it's hard because he is definitely not a one trick pony, but the play that he had on Lee Sin and Rammus, and the control that he had in the early game in snowballing his entire team in all the lanes is hard to argue with, and so. Yeah, definitely something to think about moving forward in this tournament. I don't know. Let me see if I can find out. Because we were potentially going to be casting one more game. If let's see, who is it? On a Diet is still facing off against Super Dragon Thunder Force. I think they may be done. But looking forward into this tournament tomorrow night, we at the same starting time. We're shooting for 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's 6 p.m. Pacific. Or wait, no, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We're shooting for Team or Taiwan Girls Are Hot versus Fuckboys, and then after that, no Tear, No Fear versus Fusion Z. So I mean, definitely continue to follow us. Not only that we have games from tomorrow, we are going to have more games next weekend as well, as the tournament will continue. I think the next 3 weekends will be consumed by PGN's tournament. So definitely follow us here. Well, actually, something I haven't mentioned, both myself, Gilfrost, and Wince are on Twitter. So what's your Twitter again there, Wince?
My Twitter is at Wince, WINTS_22. Feel free to follow me, send me a message. I'm usually posting stuff about League and other random stuff that I find interesting. So yeah, feel free to follow me there. And Gilfrost, you are on Twitter as well, right?
Yes, I am, and it's just Gilfrost. Basically, if you need to find me, just look for Gilfrost just about anywhere. That's GILLFROST. Definitely, yeah, follow me, and we'll be casting. I think I'm planning on trying to cast some more of this tournament. I'll have to check my schedule. It was a lot of fun. Otherwise, we just love to interact with you on those social networks. And it looks like we are done for the night, and it looks like On a Diet and SDTF are finishing their final game right now. Stay tuned on the Polygaming Network Facebook page for more info. If you haven't been there yet, it's facebook.com/polygamingnetwork. Big surprise there. And from all of us here, thank you for joining us, and we will be talking to you all soon. GG.
Boom.